You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. Welcome to the Motor City. This is Comerica Park. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Singy, this should be fun.
Well, you can feel the energy in the ballpark, and these two teams have fought through so much adversity to get here. When you get here, you forget about individual statistics and you play for the team. When a team is able to do that, they see themselves go to another level, and I'm looking forward to seeing that tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And now the lefty on the ground. Walcott whips it to first. One up, one down. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, you know, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
That one just misses.
It's a good take.
On the ground to third. Miller whips it across. Out. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Keith sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and that's the third out. Middle of the first. No score after a half inning. Back at Comerica Park. And on the hill in this one, Devin Smeltzer. What do you look for here?
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in that first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe a secondary pitch, and not show too much. That will allow you to get through the order a couple of times before having to turn it over to the bullpen in those middle innings. They're looking for this guy to get through the lineup a couple of times at least, limit some damage, and just keep him in this ball game.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And a foul ball left side. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, caught. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
The left field.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Riley Green. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And another ball.
2-1.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And it's filled up. Goes down looking. We move on to the second here at Comerica. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Skubal back to work. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Not close with that one. And 1-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
And here is Devers. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Fouled off. He was late. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out here in game 1 of the ALCS. Foul ball there. Upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits.
Ball 3.
3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So Devers will take his base.
Batting 6. The left fielder, Eloy.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch just misses. The Red Sox with a chance to score first here in game 1. Next pitch is downstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
This is again 5 in a row. Josh Naylor waiting for a turn at the plate. Kicks and fires. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boo. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Josh Naylor.
Ball
That's
one.
outside, and that's ball
1-0.
one. The pitch. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Kicks and deals. And fouled off. The Red Sox looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Base hit center field. One run's in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with nobody out.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit. That's in there. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if they're...
Liner caught at second. Rowe not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ceddanne Rafaela swings through it for strike one.
One strike.
Devers, the runner at third. Jimenez over at second. Naylor at first. One gone.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The pitch. Ground ball right side could be two. Here's one, and that's two. Well, they pick up one run on the RBI single, and the home team down a run. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Detroit, and here is Spencer Torkelson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And here it comes. Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Smeltzer, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's 1-1. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. Nice grab.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives, sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Colt Heath up now for the Tigers. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
A little bit high, and it's 2-0. Top of the zone for a strike, and it's 2-1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Fly ball down the line. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the ball and make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Ethan Salas in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Betty really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. 2 down. Nobody on. Just misses with that one.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ball.
A little bit low. He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Aiden Miller in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Fouled off again. And it remains 3 and 2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Bounce to the right. And that one handled. And that is the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Skubal back to work. In there at the knees. Going around. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. And that just misses.
2 balls, 2 strikes. No.
And that one a little bit high.
Full count.
The other way, and that's just foul. 3-2. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Yor takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time. Just missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Ground ball, Torkelson. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
2 outs, base is empty. Bo Bichette up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. And
No,
that's off
inside.
the inside edge. 1-1. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for Boston. But they're on top 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the third baseman, Aiden Miller. As the lefty gets to work. And that one off the outside edge. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives, bites off his glove. Base hit. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Diego Cartaya up now for the Tigers. Here's the strike up high. 1-1. And it's second. Off the mark there. Well, the count even 1-1.
Ball.
In the dirt.
2 balls.
Tag, save. He's in the third of the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Here's a 2-1. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 3-1. And strike 2.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4. Here's the second baseman, Sebastian Walcott.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
No. And 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ground off the middle. That's a base hit. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1.
Big RBI for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
And next is the designated hitter, Fernando Baez. 0 for 1 so far. That
Ball.
one misses. 1-0. Cartaya at second. Walcott at first with no outs. Center field. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, center fielder, Matt Clark.
2 on, 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Max Clark. First time up was a pop out. This is outside, and that's ball 1.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
2 on, 1 out. In the air to left down the line. And that drops foul. And a ground ball to first. York. Off balance feed. There's one. But no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
The lefty, number 31, Riley.
So digging in, Riley Green. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ball 1, no strikes. There's a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the last half of the third. That one clips the outside corner. Now 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
To the right side, and that chance handled on the run sends it over to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The wind and the pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. The wind to kick the pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Up next to the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael
Devers now worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Well, it's pretty clear that he was frustrated, and even he admitted as much with his performance in their last series, but now a chance to hit the reset button.
That's one of the things he's going to have to get used to. Being the superstar player in this lineup, they are going to pitch you very tough, and you make the adjustment, you can have success. I think you'll have it in this one.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. That misses the zone. 2-2. Ground ball to the right side. Takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Eloy Jimenez now. He reached on a walk his first time. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
That's out to center field. And it drops in. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Up next is the Red Sox. The catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Francisco Mejia digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one almost got him. Jimenez, the lead runner at second. Naylor at first, 2 out of the inning. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Clark on his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And midway in the 4th, all tied 1-1. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. Here's a big power threat. Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. That's inside.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense. All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Colton Heat, the next to hit. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Sets him down looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. So up next, Ethan Salas.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
There's a strike. And he deals. Swings and lines one towards the gap. Base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
And next to hit for Detroit, Aiden Miller. Deep left field. Jimenez on the move, heading back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tracks from third. He'll score on the sac fly. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
That's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first. Just good situational hitting to bring him home from third right there.
Diego Cartaya up now for the Tigers. And first offering is fouled off. Now he breaks his bat. Naylor makes the play, and that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox 1. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1.
There's a good feel in the ballpark, and that's what you expect when the home side has the lead in game 1. This energy is going to keep building with every out.
Here comes a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He was able to execute the perfect pitch for that situation. Had been pounding it with fastballs, and then all of a sudden pulls out the changeup and has good enough command to make it competitive. Tell you what, varying speeds like that to a hitter can be really, really effective. And right there, you can tell that hitter was just overmatched.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. The lefty fires and delivers outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And another ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Outside, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Nick York. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Step off throw to first. Duran gets back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And the 1-0. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. 1-1. And they got it.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And that's outside, and it's 2-1.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count, be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 outs. And that one fouled off. That to right. Drop steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Sebastian Walcott. Walcott 23 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas.
Ball.
And takes low for ball one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Josh Fleming, the left-hander, up and throwing. De Los Santos, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball two. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Durant moving under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Up next to the Tigers.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Fernando Baez. Foul ball. One down, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Two down.
The center fielder, number 9.
Max Clark up now for the Tigers. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
No balls. One strike.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back here in Detroit, top 6. And stepping in for Boston, Bo Bichette. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out.
Well, that's a frustrating into the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
And there's a foul ball. Gosigi, this is a guy that grew up in big league clubhouses, and it's something that you see throughout the game. Sons whose fathers also played the majors. One down, base is empty.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
Wouldn't chase that time. Next offering way upstairs. The Tigers leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string of the changeup.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Now batting.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Fair to say he wasn't his typical self of the division series. Chris, I talked to the staff, and they are confident that he's going to deliver big here in the LCS.
Yeah, you see these guys around him, and they know he's a stud, and they know it's just a matter of one swing that he breaks out.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Eloy Jimenez hitting on deck circle. 3-0 down. And a strike in there. Bounce to the left side. Miller zips it across. Red Sox go 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the Red Sox 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now here is Riley Green. And the pitch. That one fouled off. Ball 1 there. Movement in the bullpen.
One ball,
Carlos
one
Hernandez up and throwing. The pitch. On the ground to first. Oh, he gloves it. And that's a great play for the out.
Now batting.
Man, a lot going on that play. Diving stop to his right in that hole. And then gets up and takes it himself. Man, it's a one-man show.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Spencer Torkelson. There's a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1. That one ripped but foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And now Colton Heath.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
To center, Durant under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Ethan.
Now it's the shortstop, Ethan Salas. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1. Torkelson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. To third. Can't glove it cleanly. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out.
Third baseman,
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Devin Smeltzer won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. And so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Angel De Los Santos. Here's the third baseman, Aiden Miller. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And the first offering is not close. First and second, 2 down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. Butt down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Bo Brisky.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's going to be Eloy Jimenez. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
There's a strike, 95 of that one. Tigers bullpen with some action. Nate Pearson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. That one to first, and that chance handled. Steps on first for the out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. She delivered a good play right there.
And now it's Josh Naylor. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Little chopper rolls foul. Right-hander kick steals. Got a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He circles the bases, and we are starting over. It's 2-2.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Francisco Mejia up next for the Red Sox. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the late stages of game one. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
0-2 now. And that's outside. And that one is in the dirt. And the count's even at 2. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. That one missing inside. Jarren Duran to bat next. Righty delivers. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap, will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Slow ground ball to the right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and the inning is over. Solo blast ties it for Boston. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Diego Cartaya. And a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 14.
Here's the second baseman, Sebastian Walcott. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Close one, doesn't get the call. It's 2-2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher, down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Just misses, and it's 3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the DH, Fernando Baez.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next one misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And the righty deals. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Righty to the plate. Got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Tigers fail to make any noise. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 30. So digging in, Nick York.
The second baseman, Nick York.
And here it comes. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And next for the Red Sox, Bo Bichette. Out to short. Throw on to Torkelson. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
That misses. Now 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Right-handed reliever. And another ball. Rafael Devers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Red Sox go down quietly. Score remains 2-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Josh Fleming.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
The center.
Now, Max Clark. As the lefty gets to work. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 1-1. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And next up for the Tigers, Riley Green. Over to first, and he's saved. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that's through there for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Fought off foul. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Now batting, first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch misses.
Way to lay out that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. Throws low, and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Next offering is downstairs. Colton Heat waits on deck. Man at second. Could be extra bases. Around third. He'll score, and the Tigers have the lead. 3-2. Throw is high and over his head. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
And up next for Detroit, Colton Heat. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. That one the other way, and that's a fair ball. Coming around third is Torkelson, and that rolls into the corner. He scores, and they take a 2-run lead. Deep into second, and he's got a double.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Great swing on it, man. He wasn't fooled at all.
Pitcher now, Carlos Hernandez.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Ethan Salas getting ready to hit. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one at triple digits. And down on strikes. That's the second out.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Aiden Miller up now for the Tigers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, left side. Jimenez has it sized up. Nabs it. And that is the third out of the inning. A couple of runs in the inning puts them ahead. We're on to the 9th in game 1. Tigers 4 and the Red Sox 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Alex Lang.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
The pitch. Devers stands in here, takes ball one low.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Here's a 1-1. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Jimenez stands in now, looks at that one inside. Lang, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And now it's going to be Josh Naylor into the outfield, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Back-to-back singles. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running for Boston, Harrison Bader. And here is Francisco Mejia. Late swing, foul to the left.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Drifts towards it, and a foul ball. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Well done behind the dish. And now the right fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Line to left, and it stays fair. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's 4-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Two on, two outs. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
On the ground to first, steps on the bat himself, ball game.
pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
And the final score here, 4-3. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.